Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I had a really relaxing weekend. Got some stuff done around the house, and I played a lot of Borderlands 4. So, it was pretty chill. It was much, much needed. I like having the weekends as a little break to reset and spend time with the family.
I like to sit on the computer all day and then stream constantly. That's what I like to do.
Oh yeah. So hey, that's
I
fun
like
too.
I like going into the Discord and arguing and moralizing in chat all weekend. That's what I like doing.
It's fun to troll. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
No, it's not.
What?
You
don't think it's fun?
No, I think Nightmare should get off the goddamn. Get out of the chat for once. Jesus Christ. I mean, really? Come on. Good morning, LCU! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to September. The end of September. The talent is here. Get your coffee. Get your back, girls.
It's National Coffee Day. It's National Coffee Day.
Says who? Who said it was National Coffee Day?
Says the internet. And you have to believe everything the internet says always, all National the time. Everything on the internet is always true. You can always count on it.
Coffee Day.
We don't need fact checking or community notes here.
Do we got a show for you today? We're going to go over Willie Mack's Idubbbz videos. Lots of funny stuff in there.
Okay.
Retard news. And, I forgot to... and of course, this starts today. Thanks so much, King Rat. That's right. Do you think you got what it takes? It's time. All right, everybody. If you are, what the hell do you have to be? Our auditions are open. After we do the Idubbbz things, you're more than welcome to go in. After we do the start, you're more than welcome. Please, folks in the chat or mods in the chat, when people start asking questions about tryouts, just let them know to hang out after the Idubbbz things. First, it will be audio. And then I'm going to take notes. And then if you're requested back, you're requested back. You better impress me. Be ready.
I'm excited.
Be ready to answer questions because I got them.
I'm sure. You're like the master of interviewing people. Well,
no, I'm a master of making people extremely uncomfortable to exploit them, to make them locals. But if you want to be a part of this, it's actually a decent way to get your handle on your own streaming thing going on. You have to be interesting. You have to be unique. If you're just like, I really want to, I don't care. I don't care if you really want to. Makes no difference to me.
Put on a show for us. Make us laugh. Make us giggle. Impress us. Show us what you've got. Make it like if you were actually on like America's Got Talent or some show like that. Like this is the dream. This is everything. Show us your passion.
Actually, you don't have to do any of that. You don't think it'd be interesting and somebody to laugh at too. I suppose you could have talent. That's a bonus. I'm not looking
or a mix of both.
I'm not looking for talent. I'm looking for weirdos. I'm looking for tards. I'm looking for tards.
There's talent in weirdos.
Looking for tards who can run OBS.
Yes, that too. No, Vault, we can't do that. We can't have that. No, don't listen to what he said. Please don't do that. We can't have that on here.
What is this? What did he say?
Whip your dick out?
Yeah, that's why you're going to be talked to first before you put me on camera. Believe me.
Yes, this comes in stages. There's different levels to this.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into the most
I thought
evil,
that was me for a second.
The most evil couple hits a new low. The most evil. Wow,
the most evil? I don't know about that, but I'm sure they've hit a new low. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I don't think that. I'm sure they've hit. No, let's check these goofballs out. Idubbbz and ANISA at it again. I like this because Idubbbz is really, really good at proving. In an attempt to prove people wrong, he proves them right. He seems to be spectacular at this. He's almost like a guy we have in our other community called Aiden. He's like, yeah, that's wrong, and you were right for this reason. He's one of these guys. So this ought to be interesting.
Coming clean, where he doesn't come clean about anything. He just chooses to respond to obvious trolls. And even with
Wait a minute. Oh, feels like he cut somebody out in the beginning or something. Hold on.
Ian made a video titled Coming Clean, where he doesn't come clean about
That was funny. He came clean about absolutely nothing. Thanks, King Rat. He called it, he called it coming clean. And what does coming clean mean to you, Batgirl? What would that, like, just as a wild guess?
Just laying everything out on the table, like everything that you have to say about a situation, whether it's like, admitting to something that you've done or said or something that's going on behind the scenes. Something along those lines.
Batgirl, that makes perfect sense. Coming clean to Idubbbz means you come clean.
Yes, and he's going to bitch about what you say.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Anything. He just chooses to respond to obvious trolls. And even with that in mind, in the clips he replies to, he still looks bad.
And then Ian goes on a podcast with a therapist and gets extremely real with him, which is a profoundly stupid idea. He of all people should know better than to go on a therapist's podcast and vent about his very real problems on a public forum like that, because people will use that information against him.
If you're going to be a hater-ass bitch, take it the full way. Take responsibility for having the opinion that crying online is pathetic and weak.
What makes it pathetic is
maybe he doesn't have that opinion. I didn't think that guy was trolling. I think he was eating while he was talking. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
It's
never a good idea. I think he's eating and was just being. I thought I didn't feel like that was concern troll. I'd call it out. I thought it was like, Jesus, that's really stupid. If you want. Bad things keep happening. This is why they keep happening. Don't do this.
You spent 2 whole videos.
Yeah. It seemed like a legitimate, not so much to help him out. I was like, this is a bad idea if you don't want to continue to get the same result.
Concern trolling Ethan, siding with people going after his wife, his family, encouraging false CPS calls. Like, yeah, you cried on camera, but you were really just projecting about how it's affected you.
It's really hard to be a couple online and see people attacking your partner.
There is the fat one and his cohort who are listening to ANISA describe, like, essentially having a hard time online, seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums.
What did you think? What did you think? Because you shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction.
This is one of the few times that PPP and Worski are being, like, completely on the level. And I guess he thought this was concern trolling.
No, they're hitting the nail on the head. Like, this is true. What else do you expect by airing all your shit out? People are going to say something about it.
This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
The whole time, he is not saying that he is a perpetrator of bullying her.
No, because everybody knows he's a perpetrator of bullying. Absolutely everybody, you dipshit.
It's just it's
just assumed. He admits that it's probably not the nicest thing to do. But he assumed.
Lord. Why are people saying, wait, Batgirl could beat Cyrax? In what? What? In like a fight? In a boxing match? I mean,
what he's saying is that
the guy touch you.
Other people are doing that. But he is doing it actively.
No
yes,
shit.
He's concern trolling you. Many of these people are, but are we supposed to feel bad after what you've done? You've asked for this. Creator Clash's most viral fighter dad is...
Which is essentially what they're saying. You're asking for it, and you keep doing it, and he doesn't seem to get it.
No.
Talking about how he's broke and has been asking Ian to box him at a Misfits event. It's a natural storyline. They could both get a bag and make up some of the money they've lost from Creator Clash, but Ian's having none of it, just calling dad names.
Don't want to give him my attention in general. Like, I think he's been an asshole. So fuck him.
Ian followed up this terrible video by doing a live stream responding to his boxing coach, where he calls Michael and his wife liars while lying the whole time.
For some reason, this stupid fucking loser and his dumb as rocks wife decided to go on the H3 podcast. They already spilled their guts. They were getting
like, it's gonna be so apparent who's the stupid loser here.
Yeah, right. He's just projecting.
Who's the stupid loser? The really fit boxing coach, or the guy that gets emotional in training?
Getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
They didn't go on there knowing they would receive $5,000. Ethan offered it to them when they complained about not receiving a bonus from you, and hearing about how Kate fights to end child brides in her free time.
I want to say here that I, the capitalist, will once again be ponying up for the right cause. It is not.
I will say this about Ethan: he is such. He's the pettiest motherfucker in the world. He'll drop he'll literally drop $5,000 to get even. Is anybody believe? Put a 1 in the chat. Actually, if you don't believe, put a 2 in the chat if you do believe he's being sincere and it's not just trying to get even with one of his enemies. All right, like, I don't care. I probably would have done the same thing because I'm petty. But Ethan is the most like super petty. He's petty in a funny way though.
Right that he stiffed you guys. I'm going to be sending you guys $5,000 for the bonus that you never got.
Wow, because he's worth like 50 million. Big deal.
You should have never you guys.
And if you think Ian's video is bad, wait till you see his.
But the point of this is Ian lied and he said they got paid for the appearance. Well, they couldn't have possibly have known that.
Live stream. I watched all 6 hours. It's him.
Yeah, he just made it up.
Constantly playing victim and acting stupid.
Let me throw you a curveball here. ANISA, semicolon. Anti-Semitic?
This shit's crazy. I cannot believe, like, it is so fucking gross. So gross. Why?
Is it as gross as a false assault allegation?
I mean, it could.
Why
it could
would
be
you
worse.
ever say that?
You'll see why I said that.
Because ANISA was calling Ethan inbred, and you posed with a swastika sword.
Everyone's silent. That's not a fucking funny joke.
Every video is silent if you have it paused. I'm not kidding.
You imagine that? Willie's video sucks.
Pauses at everyone.
And look, he just went silent.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine being that dishonest? You don't realize. Look, oh, you ain't got shit to say now, Willie.
This is such a fucking mess.
Oh, that's so funny. Got him.
Got him. Should I? People are talking about me being Cyrax in a movie. I don't know if I should do a Cyrax cosplay or like a content cop like Idubbbz cosplay, because I look like Idubbbz when I don't have my wig on or makeup on, and it's scary.
I'll tell you, we need more green in the chat. There's not enough green in there. That's what I'm saying.
We do. Well, we're still, that pumpkin carving membership goal ends tomorrow. I don't even know how close we are to reaching that shit.
We need to hit it.
Did you still want to?
Well,
do you want me to send you the thing for it or no?
Not now. Fuck up everything, woman. Jeez.
All right, yeah.
Iron my shirt.
sorry, my silly womanliness has been seeping through.
No, Ma, leave me alone. Playing Minecraft.
I would say, probably in a way.
How insane is that? This guy, I think that's what $5,000.
Could you imagine, like, Idubbbz at one time can make you the most disliked person on the internet, and all he has done is make all these people, including fat, obnoxious PPP and Andy Worski, more popular. It's so funny in a positive way, not a negative way, a positive way. I like to ask him.
A new leaf.
I wouldn't ask him any questions. Do you remember what it was like when you said something about somebody and it had an impact, or the impact you wanted to? And what's it like now that you have none?
can do to a broke bitch.
At this point in the stream, they weren't even offered money yet. I hate to break it to you, but if you pose with a swastika sword, defend ranking Ethan as Jewish brand hummus on an Arab tier list, and your wife is echoing Hassan calling Jews inbred, some people might start thinking, these guys are a bit anti-Semitic. Maybe they got some anti-Semitic tendencies.
Go to the old city so I can get my fucking shit pushed in by some of the most inbred fundamentalist hicks.
Genuinely, all of the most hateful rhetoric is coming from Ian and Anisa and all their weird orbiters. Anisa is interacting with a guy who looks like Millhouse, and he just runs streams calling AB and Uncle Tom, saying he's not a real Arab.
You work for a fucking Zionist who fucking spews Israeli propaganda day in and day out. You are an insult to Arabs, you piece of shit. You little fucking dog. You little weakling. You betrayed your fucking people, bro. And we get.
And that's how you know somebody's a racist, when they start using language like that. Well, I mean, what was the first? If I were to say to you, or you to hear me say to somebody, they've betrayed the white race, what would you think of me immediately?
Betrayed the white race.
If I said unironically, you betrayed the white race. Anybody have any guesses? What would that make you think of me?
I just think that you're delusional. I would just laugh at you because that sounds silly to me.
Well,
I don't know.
I think it would probably make you think I was a white supremacist. That's the point. Or I might dabble.
Yeah, I mean that sounds a little silly, right? It sounds a little ridiculous.
So for no German, they don't talk like that anymore. Nobody says Übermensch anymore. Nobody says that anymore. I can attest to that. But you hear this guy's you've let all Arabs down. Well, who put you in charge of them, motherfucker? You don't know crown. You got a stupid
who are
hat.
You to speak for all of them.
You got a gay looking hipster hat. And some.
Oh my god! I mean, hey, I kind of like the hat.
And you have my second grade teacher's glasses. Oh my god! Why don't you just attach one of those things that hold them together when you put them on your muumuu? God.
He has a little boo in the back. He has one of the ones that I have, the little sitting ones. Oh my god! I'm gonna start a little boo boo collection. It's already an obsession.
Actually, Vault's an Arab. Who put this guy in charge of my people? Nobody. He put himself in charge. God. Because he's American, and Americans know everything. That's actually more what he's exhibiting now is more of an American trait. We're in charge of everything.
Like when people speak for a whole race or a whole class of people. I don't like that shit at all. It always rubs me the wrong way.
Gave you so much grace.
They're just being racist towards AB because his boss has ever so slightly different opinions on the Middle East. What's hilarious is Anisa does OnlyFans, whose CEO has donated over $11 million to a pro-Israel group.
Good.
But Anisa gets no smoke. It's only AB. They twist themselves into pretzels trying to get out of it.
I mean, you can make the point that the CEOs, the OnlyFans CEO funding the ADL they're funding politicians to make them pro-Israel. But obviously, it's different. It's like working for a corporation that supports. It's that's how she makes her living, bro. What can I say?
It's really not that.
God. Dissing on her. Damn. That's brutal.
When you did your OnlyFans, you killed a bunch of Palestinian babies. How does that make you feel?
I mean, horrible.
I'm just
adding to it. I'm playing into it, Tommy.
Okay.
Let me have fun.
I'm not sure being ironic.
Not different at all. There's a million other platforms Anisa could use. She could go work a real job just like you've suggested for AB. They're acting like there's some sort of nuance there when there isn't. I'm sitting here watching hours of streams, fact-checking every outrageous claim that's made. It takes forever to sift through all this information. I'm sure many of you at work meetings or university lectures know what that's like. That's where Plod Note comes in. With a single press of a button, it captures everything. Audio, your thoughts in the moment. The app generates transcripts, summaries, chapters, even mind maps so you can easily revisit exactly what you need. And if you need to review things on a bigger screen, just log into the Plod web platform and all.
I wish it was like a retard button, and then it comes back. Yep, he's a retard. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Volt, by the way, for the gifted memberships.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Your content is right there. They have this feature called Ask Plod, and you can instantly search, brainstorm some great ideas, and even create action items for your whole team. All while AI has contextual knowledge of your work. It's ridiculously small. It's about the size of a credit card, so it could fit right in your wallet or the back of your phone. And it's reliable, with the battery lasting up to 30 hours of continuous recording or lasting 60 days on standby. So you don't have to worry about it dying halfway through something important, which really comes in handy if you have back-to-back meetings. Everything is
How much you want to bet you just get an app for your phone for that? I don't have to fucking sell his stuff.
I don't know.
You can just get like one app. You don't have to buy anything extra. Ooh, I need that too. Or you get an app for your phone, you know?
And if you're looking for something specific, the transcript is right there. For me, this is the definition of working smarter, not harder. So join the over 100,000 people already using Plaud and go to plaud.ai/WillyMac and use code WillyMac to get a special discount. Thank you, Plaud, for sponsoring this video. So where were we? Ah, yes, these people being the most unself-aware individuals on the internet. Milhouse in particular cracks me up because his racism is so prevalent. He goes after AB for not being Arab enough, but then he defends ANISA.
You betrayed your people, bro. And we gave you so much fucking grace. AB, is that what you want? You want war with your own people? You gonna get it, buddy.
Man,
oh, damn.
He says half Lebanese is
mad. The only way you can get away with this shit is on Twitch. What a dipshit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not for much longer. When does the CEO have to go to court or whatever for that shit?
Yeah.
I don't know when that's supposed to be.
She's a Lebanese Irish Canadian. God, why don't you say you're Canadian at that point?
Yeah, he's adding too much at this point.
Is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Meanwhile, AB being half Arab, traitor. Like, what is happening? Is he gatekeeping, advocating for Palestine? Didn't AB raise over $100,000 for Palestinian children? Did we just discover Arab Nick Fuentes? AB recently did a segment on ANISA and Ian, saying she's been pressuring him and Olivia to quit the H3 podcast.
Directly blackmail? I don't fucking know. But it's like, leave your job, or we're gonna talk shit about you and you can't respond. You can't respond to it. You just gotta fucking take it. So I don't know what that is.
By the way, they wouldn't do that.
Something tells me these people use the word fascist a lot to talk about projection.
Yeah, that word is thrown around a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna pressure these guys politically to do what I want them to do, and I'm gonna call everybody else fascist. Yeah.
Like, to think that Idubbbz and ANISA would like leak private messages between them and AB. Or speaks volumes of like how little AB knows them.
And then, as if it's an act of God to always prove these people wrong, ANISA immediately.
Do you know how AB got that job? This is a side story. You want to know?
Yeah.
My community was at war with Ethan at the time.
Okay.
And he sucked Ethan's balls on Twitter, and yeah, like really, like unapologetically,
viciously,
a ball lick, you know. And Ethan just gave him a job out of nowhere for kissing his ass. And I thought it would be like a big...
oh my God, no.
Oh, yeah. I thought he's like, well, here's the thing. When you hire somebody like that, once the ball licking's over, he's kind of useless. But in fairness to AB, he's made himself useless, a big part of the show. He's super well liked. It's, you know, who says kissing? And he literally... Because Ethan's so... so petty. They did it to show Dick DiOrio, myself, Augie, and Bobax, tipster at the time, show him up. But I'm actually, in a weird way, because I'm not that petty, I'm actually quite happy for him, and I think his performance is actually pretty good in the show. I mean, it worked out for everybody, you know. But yeah, he did it, and he was so dishonest about what we were saying. He wouldn't even like register our arguments. He would just say nice things about Ethan, you know. But it did kind of work out for everybody in the end, you know. And now Nick and I think Nick and AB have spoken to each other and stuff. I think I'm not. Yeah, I think everybody's cool now.
Immediately post on Twitter proof that she's been pressuring.
Not me. I'm not cool with anybody.
Olivia, who works
You're
for
like,
Ethan,
I hate everyone.
I don't hate them all. I don't hate everybody, but I'm still, it's like, in fact, I'm rooting for Ethan, and I've been rooting for him the whole time, but I will call bullshit. He is a petty little fuck. I will say it when I think so. But no, I don't think Ethan's like a bad guy or anything.
I think most people in this realm are petty from time to time, very passive aggressive.
You know what the thing about Ethan? I think he would say, you know, I don't know that he would even disagree with me. I say, yeah, you're right. I'm petty.
Twitter job. She tweets, here's the horrible messages AB is referring to. It's ANISA saying, hi Olivia, I know things have gotten really messy, but I'm too old to allow a man to bully women the way Ethan is. The only thing I care about after everything I've gone through is protecting women, including myself and you.
Oh, boy, what a self-righteous bitch.
Listen to how manipulative this is. I know you're in an abusive, toxic situation, and I love and care about you as a person, but
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a sign of a horrible human being. It's so manipulative.
I have to set a boundary for both of our sake. I hope one day you see that it's out of
really? You're setting boundaries for me? I'm not a grown-up?
real care and love. When I saw you chiming in, it did hurt me. I hope you understand, and I hope you put yourself and women everywhere first. You're a smart girl. You
Jesus Christ.
Just have to believe in yourself. What an unhinged...
Yeah, that is absolutely fucking unhinged.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a paragraph of fucking bullshit.
Message. She's saying that Olivia's being abused by Ethan. No reason to believe.
You know what the crazy thing is? This is turned over like Palestine, Israel. Ethan is not pro-Israel and never has been. He's just like, we should have some empathy for the people that were killed on October 6th. That's it.
Right.
Not even his
Like,
wife,
that's
who was
all
in the
he said.
IDF, they're not like, they're lefties. It's so funny, but it's not enough for these people that call everybody the fascist but act like fascists. You know?
It's never enough.
It's never enough for them.
Never be enough.
Yeah, you almost see somebody use the fact that they would try a stunt like this. You'd think, you know.
I'm so sick and tired of the Israel-Palestine bullshit.
Me
Like, we
too.
have enough shit going on in our own country. I feel like, well, like, you know, just like in America. Like, so I don't know. I hate the whole argument. It's like, yeah, people are dying and it fucking sucks. Like, pretty
we got our own fucking problems. We're about to go.
Yeah, we do.
We're about to go to
The whole
civil
world
war.
has issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia should quit her job to help save other women. Which women? Nobody knows. Not important. Just make up crazy shit. Presumably Casey Tron and Denims who are being sued, but they aren't being sued for being women. They're being sued for stealing content. She's tweeting how the lawsuit is frivolous, not true, and how she might have to foreclose on her house. But she doesn't.
There's proof it's not frivolous. That's proof you're in trouble.
Whoopsies.
Doesn't tag Ethan in this. She tags AB as if he's paying the lawyer. ANISA is pumping her up. I love you, Casey. You're so smart. No, she's actually a complete fucking moron. Casey's currently being sued for copyright, and she's still watching TV show episodes when she's not even there. No reaction. These people like to sell that their core identity is...
Yeah,
When people do that shit. It's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah, just watch TV shows. I mean, they're almost lucky they're getting sued by Ethan. They're almost lucky instead of like some major corporation.
Yeah, right. He's wasting his time on these assholes.
And they have them on tape saying, watch the content here so Ethan doesn't get the credit for it. They have them like on.
I remember them saying that was
unbelievable. Like, break the law. You know?
Yeah, and they're not even there for half of it. You know, we love chair streams. It's my favorite.
Men are being Arab. It's not. It's being a victim. Ethan replied to Casey Tron saying the settlement is off the table. She's writing tweets about how she comes from an abusive household and that what he's doing is...
Oh, I would totally give a fuck if I was suing you if you came from an abusive side. That would totally mean... That would play a lot into what...
Class warfare.
I come from poverty, drug abuse, and domestic violence. So I'm sorry.
You know, and they mess with like the pettiest guy on the internet because he didn't agree with them enough.
Sorry. Did I do that? What are you telling me? Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
I've had firearms pointed at me defending my mother from abuse. Privileged people like Ethan AB. Why are you trying to weaponize this horrible trauma you've been through against me?
We're hoping the fans will turn on you and you won't sue them, which is absolutely impossible.
It's like the definition of fuck around and find out.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. I mean, literally,
right
you don't know how right you are. I mean, it literally, like, that's it. They fucked around. They don't want to find out. And they're acting like it's like not the situation. It really is incredible, like how much these guys are children, you know?
I know. Well, I feel like they're just like on top of the world, you know, nothing can bring them down until the man himself had a problem with it. They're like, oh shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Now this is real.
Well, they haven't
now
backed
we're in
off. I
trouble.
mean, they should have thrown themselves on them. Should have gotten like negotiated with him, taken it down, and made an apology. But they're not going to they can't make an apology because their identities become so much with the Israel-Gaza conflict. So then it looks like they have, they're not. they probably see that, well, maybe we can get him to drop the lawsuit and we could still rake in the Gaza money. But I don't think you can have it both ways. I think Ethan is going to get your Gaza money.
For something you did.
We jumped in this thing that we don't understand about Gaza, and we're really kind of just a bunch of stupid girls, internet chicks that can't really come to terms with that. So we're going to give all the money we made on these idiots that think we have something to say to the guy that we hate the most.
I hate it. What is the word for it? Like performatism?
Yeah,
is that the word?
Is there a word?
It's very performative. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Is performatism a word?
But it is performative.
Is that a real word? I don't know.
It's along the, you know what I mean though? Like they're trying to stand for something that they don't fully understand. To get more people on their side, to kind of like virtue signal or like come off a certain way. Performative activism, that's a good way. Yeah, that's a good way to call it.
Let's ask the bitch. Hang on.
The bitch? Who's the bitch?
Is there such a word as performatism? Hold on a second. I'll ask the bitch. Hold on a second. We'll get this bitch in line. Hang on.
We need answers.
We'll ask this. Connect. I have it done to my other. Hold on a second. Let's get this chick in line here. Oh, I can't get it.
Autism.
Performative autism.
Oh my god, that reminds me of this person that I found on TikTok the other day that was so totally faking fucking DID, you know, like the multiple personality disorder crap where they have like 50 like alts or whatever. They're pretending to be like so many of these people. It's so cringe, dude. I hate that.
I should have set it up ahead of time.
No.
No, I should have set it up. But I can't seem to do it. They won't let me in. They won't let me change Let's do that. We gotta bring the bitch into this.
Stole my content maliciously. Remember? You wouldn't be getting sued if you didn't steal my content maliciously. I'm sorry all that traumatic stuff happened to you, but that doesn't mean you get to steal shit because you have trauma, right? Like, I'm sorry. That's just not how the world works.
You try that in court. I got trauma.
Yeah, see how much they give a fuck. They're not going to.
Well, you know what it shows is like if she's permanently 13. She's like emotionally 13 years old. Wow.
Oh god.
Base? And it wouldn't be an H3 drama if Idubbbz didn't get involved. She immediately hopped onto the premise that H3 employees should quit their jobs over Palestine.
She does not care. I have to leave my job. She's drawn her line in the sand because she has the right to tell me how I provide for me and my family. Let me be clear. I don't care Israel, Palestine. I don't give a fuck. The world compared to my family.
And so this is why they're trying.
I couldn't agree more, pal.
He's popping the hell off.
I mean, I just get the feeling a lot of these political types don't realize that there's other things that come first.
Trying to say like, no, I was not saying I don't care. I was saying that like none of that matters compared to my family. Like I will take a paycheck working for anyone regardless of their political stance because my family matters more than anything else. That's what I was.
Yes.
I mean,
you blow up the whole fucking continent over there. I don't care less.
Yeah, why is that such a crazy concept? I don't know.
Because she's captured. She's brainwashed.
Okay, but how is it wrong? She gets mad over AB making a lot of money.
And also, this is an insane weird thing to share. When there's videos of you doing a fucking $4,200 house apartment tour. I'm gonna say Palestine and Israel, and I only take the money for my family. Anyways,
this guy who raised $100K. This guy personally raised $100K.
That's awesome
for this cause.
$4,200.
Well, you want another? You probably went to the terrorists, but his heart was in the right place.
$100 LA apartment tour. Let's go. Look at my $4,200 apartment tour. Woo! Let's go.
Who cares? Bro, Idubbbz also does OnlyFans. Idubbbz, you work for someone who directly donated $11 million to AIPAC. Ethan's never done that. How can these people be this unself-aware?
Well, I don't think. Lord. You want to see Ethan naked? I don't want to see Ethan naked.
No, I'm good. I don't need any of that.
And his pubes are gray too.
Ew, God. His
Yeah.
pubes probably have depression as well.
Depression, they're gray. I didn't start getting gray hair until like, until I turned 40.
Nobody wants to see sad pubes.
By the way,
A downer.
birthday stream coming up, Shot from the Point Tuesday. Just letting you know.
Where?
Like at the end of the day, they're mad because they couldn't get AB and Lena to quit,
right?
Which was always their goal.
These people being
Jeannie and Batgirl will have a cat fight on there, and they'll fight over me.
That's exactly why Ethan won't settle with.
You're gonna fight with Jeannie.
I want to meet her.
Yeah,
She sounds like a nice. She sounds like a nice person.
Make that happen. I think you guys get along.
Them. They want to be seen as human rights activists, but look at what they're doing. Look at what they're saying. They're going after AB because he doesn't act Arab enough for them, which basically just means he doesn't agree with them on every single thing.
Like when he hears another Lebanese man saying that, like, yo, motherfucker, you fucked up, that hurts him more than someone else saying it. And I understand that. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't give a rat's monkey's ass if some fucking Irish guy from the old country, some Irish guy from my neighborhood said shit. You can kiss my fucking peely ass Irish ass.
I mean, I get it. I'm right here in Lebanon, where you wish you were. I'm out here getting bombed by fucking Israelis, where you sitting comfortably in Los fucking
Get some, bitch. How about that?
Angeles.
If that's the case, I don't think AB wants to be in Lebanon.
Yeah.
I have more of a fucking claim of being Lebanese and talking about this fucking
Good, take it. I'm American.
crisis and this fucking genocide.
Well, then why would you want him to talk about it in your favor? If you've got more of the claim and he's a fucking moron, why do you want him on your team or else?
Oh, no.
While you're out there fucking cosplaying as an Arab.
Cosplay?
And actually trying to cosplay as a white person. He's trying to... Anyways, AB wishes he could have my approval. That's what he really wants. He wants...
Sounds like you want approval.
Me to be like, listen, guys, AB's one of us.
This guy's gross. They claim to
He
be
really
standing
is.
up for women as they are targeting and trying to manipulate Olivia because she's a woman. Ian and Anissa are so angry and spiteful, they wouldn't even help their old boxing coach's wife's agenda to end child marriage.
I think it was Kate specifically. She messaged me about this child marriage thing, and it was very importantly right after Michael Briggs requested that I be his guarantor on a loan to open like a boxing gym.
According to Michael and Kate, this is like 5 months apart.
Why would you be mad for 4 months after?
Yeah.
He's saying he was mad because I asked him to be a guarantor, not a loan, a guarantor. He's like, I lost.
Here's 10
Picklington
pounds.
super chatted $26.80. Here's £10 for Keem for Tommy's birthday. Happy Tommy's
shut up.
birthday, Keem.
Oh my God.
My ass
Okay,
on all
wait.
this stuff.
Guys are
Nine more 20s, and I will get a cop outfit and do a content cop episode like Idubbbz on Cafe for you guys.
Well, there you go.
if we get 9 more 20s,
There
I
you
will
go.
do that. I'll do that because I look like Idubbbz when I don't have makeup on or a wig on. I think it's fucking hilarious.
It is
And
hilarious. You gotta see
my
this.
hair is not going to be this this way forever. It's going
No,
to keep
she's gonna
growing.
look like
So you
Idubbbz.
get it.
I will personally guarantee. I've seen these pictures. They're hysterical. I think she should start another OnlyFans and have some really creepy, like, why don't you do that? Why
Make
don't
it
you
a
do
cursed
do it,
one.
say, yeah. There's probably
Oh
all
my
these
God.
fucking weirdos that would love to see that. They would love to
Eight
see
more.
it. They would love to see if Idubbbz didn't have a penis. You know?
$20. Tommy, is it gay to go to a day spa and get manicure and pedicure?
Tommy, is it gay? Yes.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not gay to take care of yourself.
Yeah, it is. You should get overweight and have a heart attack or have a heart surgery.
Tommy's like,
me.
don't wipe your ass don't clean your
wipe
ass
your
when
ass.
you shower. Just leave
wipe
it.
your
Just leave
ass.
it like that.
It's only manly to burp and fart and make your wife do all the work around the house.
Yeah, be stinky.
Be stinky.
Ooh.
I'm stinky.
Or have your wife clean you like how Desi cleans Boogie.
Oh, we're getting them. They're coming in now. Good gimmick. Good job.
Oh yes!
Good job,
All right,
Steve.
7 more. Let's go.
Let's go.
First of all, if you constantly talk about how much of a millionaire you are,
Do
and
they
then
really?
you're mad
I don't
at
think they
asking-
are, by the way. I think they lost. I think they lost the vast amount of their fortune.
But I was short with him. I said, like, in no world would I ever be able to do that. Because I wanted to express, like, very clear boundaries. And I did. I don't know how long...
I got to be honest. Being a conservative, I would find that... I'm going to throw Idubbbz a bone here. I think that's a bizarre thing to ask. But it also makes me think that maybe Idubbbz and ANISA were letting on that they...
311 super chatted $20. What we do here is go back.
But
I love that song. The intro song. It's so good.
Actually, that's a good. That's quite a good idea.
Later it was. I wasn't done being angry about it for sure.
Yeah.
But Kate did message me about like a child marriage bill thing. And I didn't pass it along to ANISA. I looked at it and I closed it. I was just angry at them, and I was like, you know, F you guys, I'm not going to be boxed.
Yeah, also, this is another place where I'm agreeing with Ethan. I don't know. Like they just throw this, like, oh my God, Ian's pro child marriage. Like he just didn't want to get involved with your. Maybe he had a stupid reason for it, and he was petty. But like if I was training with somebody like him, there's like, could you support this thing? I mean, if somebody's a child, I probably would. But what if it was something I didn't support? You know, like you feel at a weird spot. Whoa!
Oh my God!
I'm drinking at 30 in the Calf outfit.
Verst super chatted $100. Come have a drink on Tuesday in the cop outfit.
You might as well.
Oh my God! Thank you.
You gotta come.
Well, I have to order a cop outfit now. Well,
I thought you already had it.
I don't have a cop outfit. No, I said I'll order one and do a content cop.
Probably drive out tonight. You just drive out tonight. You probably the Halloween stuff is probably out. That's what
oh yeah, Spirit Halloween is out in my area. I was gonna say, do we have Party City still? But I don't even
Party
think
City.
that's still a thing.
Yeah,
but Spirit Halloween,
you probably pick it up. Yeah, sure. You probably get it by Thursday.
Anytime soon.
Tuesday.
And
excuse me.
Yeah, I'm done with this shit. But at least for the child marriage thing, like they didn't message ANISA about that shit. That was definitely a me thing. Me being like just kind of angry and uncaring about it. Like whatever.
You could have just said no to helping them out with the loan and still help them.
Could have done that too.
Out with the child brides.
Yeah, you know, he's not obligated to. I'm giving Ian a pass on this. He's not obligated to do that.
Stuff. That's an option.
But you know, he could have been a man and said no, for sure.
I don't think he's much of a man anymore, Tommy. I think ANISA has sucked all of that out of him. Whatever was left, honestly.
Yeah, he just made him a little petty bitch.
That screenshot, that the DM that she shared, right, to try to expose, you know, Olivia. Like she said in there that, oh, I care about women and, you know, children or girls. I'm just like, you're fake.
Being so mad about me asking not for a loan, but a guarantor for somebody that's supposed to be a millionaire, multi-millionaire.
He's probably broke. Probably broke, and you're getting mad about it's a little weird, but being comfortable with it, I think, is fine.
Oh no!
What if you like? I would tell him no. I was like, I don't know you like that, and yeah, I don't know. The guarantor and the child marriage thing, like you're roping him into politics.
I know that's never a good idea. Someone said it's crazy. What
although he has no problem. The problem with this is they're constantly saying they're good people, supporting this, that, and the other thing, and this is the one thing they turned down. So maybe that's it. But then you start no, and you start to realize that the Clear Clash was never about helping people; it was about their egos. You know.
Well, just say no.
Something,
but also
something
you
nice.
can't tell me you're extremely mad about it, and then 4 months later, the latest I asked him was September. My wife asked him in January the following year, 2024, about supporting a bill, and he's still so mad that he can't even show the message to ANISA and just closes it. It's like, bro, how much did you hate us? And why did you hate us so much?
Ian's somehow a worse activist than Hassan.
But I also might want to stream while Hassan's streaming because he deserves like a little competition, especially if like
competition. What is he pulling? What is he pulling? He'd swallow you, eat you alive. He's delusional.
He is delusional.
What is he pulling?
He's smoking crack.
It's over, Johnny.
Now? Like what is happening?
It's over.
I don't know why he thinks he stands a chance against Hassan, honestly, in like that aspect. He can't.
He will only become interesting again is if Bimbo leaves him. And then he's an interesting character, sympathetic if he plays it correctly.
I don't know if he'll ever be the same though after this.
Oh no, that's like I mean, first of all, he's a young man when he did Content Cops 10 years ago. You don't have to exactly be the same, but there's no other arc for him other than her leaving. I mean,
I know, but like, I don't even know if he would be able to get better if she did leave. I think he's too far gone now. I think he's unsavable.
Funny.
People see me as like the white Hassan.
Hassan is already white.
You dumb cracker bitch.
During Ian's stream, he has this lie counter. It gets to over 60 by the end of the stream, but he doesn't.
Sounds as white as I am.
Doesn't prove that anything is a lie. Most of the time, he ends up confirming it to be true.
Hard to get Ian to train because he doesn't like boxing. He doesn't like boxing.
Well, that seems to be.
I do like boxing. I didn't like boxing around you.
Then why did you hire him to be your trainer for 2 years in a row? Ian immediately follows this up with, yes, sometimes you gotta.
And that makes sense too. He's asking him to be the conservative. I think they had a better relationship than Ian's laying on. I think it went south at some point.
Do stuff you don't like.
I don't know. I don't like. Have these people never done something that they don't enjoy? Like, isn't that what like a lot of jobs are? You know, isn't that just like a lot of, you know, raising a child?
I think.
Whoa. What a crazy thing to throw in there. I hope he never has
You're supposed to like it, me either. You're supposed to like that.
Yeah, especially fact, after saying that.
That's like normally the easiest thing to like. You know, a lot of
if you're
times
a bad
too, like,
parent.
you know, like, well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's people out there that hate raising them. Maybe they hate their kids. You know, but you know, I think a lot of that's projection from single people that see the struggles of raising a kid, but don't see the upside of it. They're only seeing the kid like poop his pants and throw shit fit in Toys R Us, you know? And they're like, wow, they must really hate it. And like they see the frustration on the parent's face and like, wow, that's really brutal. That must be awful. Not realizing once it gets straightened out, it's roses, you know?
And cons to everything, but I would imagine like if you want to have a kid, you'd think that it'd be like the greatest thing in the world, you know, being able to raise a new life form, you know, and have it be like your own.
It's like connected to you, and like you know what people say, you don't even know until you have one, like how connected that is. Like you get it, you know, you get it, but you'll never know until you have your own, like how deep.
No, and I'm never gonna have kids, so I'm never gonna.
Yeah, but you're not like one of those single people that look down on others. Like I'm running into this. No, and you at least get it. It's just not for you. And you know, let me tell you something, sweetheart. Mother Nature kicks you in the ass in that department harder than it hits men. Look at you smiling.
Okay.
You know, I have a friend just at 30. And, you know, she wants to get married one day and what have you. She said, and I asked my wife about it. And she had a career that earlier in her life that kind of prevented her from going that route. And now she wants kids. She said one of the reasons she knew, when she saw children, her stomach started to hurt. Like it's painful. I was like, really? I've never heard that before. That's crazy. I thought maybe it's unique to her. And I told my wife, she didn't have Tommy till she was 35. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's 100% true. Like I can't believe that. Like no, you have no. It's like a cramp. It's like a physical pain when you start seeing kids and you don't have them and you want them. Yeah, of course. God. I mean, think about that. I mean, it's not like literally a physical thing, but it's like such an emotional thing. It feels, you know, it feels like a cramp or something like that.
Like a placebo effect. Like,
yeah, like a weird thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's Mother Nature. So it's stronger than you. It's like thinking you can outswim a current. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, guys don't feel that pull as much. But, well, I felt the
Where
pull.
would you feel it? Your nuts? Yeah, like your balls start to hurt.
You know what happened to me? I didn't want kids. I was just like you. I don't want kids. And I dated a girl who was a lousy mother. And I had dated another girl who had a mother. I wouldn't say she was lousy, but like I was way younger. I was like 22, you know, no interest, liked the little boy and everything, but did not want to be a dad.
You're like, the second
time I did it was like 28. It's beyond your control, believe me. Everybody thinks they can control it and they can't. But then the second time around, I was like, I could do this. It's not that bad. And then you start to realize when you're 27, 28, 30, and you're like, oh, I don't want to have children, that you're kind of out of the dating pool. Yeah, so it comes down to like, do I ever want to get laid again? Because you want a surefire way not to get laid the rest of your life, no matter how good looking or how much money you have. I can't make babies.
Yeah.
You're out of luck, Chuck.
You are SOL.
So what's the thing? If you're a poor fucking SOB, broke ass, maybe even ugly, if your dick works, you might still have a chance.
Might survive.
You might survive.
You have at least that to count on.
If your dick don't work, you're ugly and broke, pack it in.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. It's a try it next time. Hope the Indians are life. Yeah.
A lot of people actually do enjoy being parents.
Like, there's a lot of things that you might not enjoy.
Does mine? Fucking, I knocked up both. I knocked up both my wives on our wedding night. Both of them, back to back.
You're like, I got this shit locked down.
I got Babe Ruth sperm. I literally called my shot.
Home run.
I'm on stream, said I'll call my shot. 9 months from now, I'll be a father again, and I did it.
Oh my god, you can predict the birthday.
I literally did. No, I did it because it happened the first time, so I figured, well, it'll probably happen again. Wouldn't that be funny? So I said no. I called it. There's 9 months between both my wedding day and my children's birth.
Oh my god, potent swimmers
out of the fucking park. out of the park. Home run.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It has difficult moments that you do because it's worth it, because there's something else that you're doing it for. I definitely didn't like boxing for the first week, but as it happened, like now I watch boxing all the time. I'm gonna watch the fucking Canelo.
Sometimes he's talking about passion about training. He doesn't watch boxing. He trains. He lives it.
He is the
Crawford
boxer.
fight.
You were looking for an identity. He lives that sport. Ian doesn't understand that.
No,
next,
he doesn't understand much.
It's upcoming Saturday. Yeah, I like boxing.
Nobody is talking about if you like watching boxing. They're talking about you training.
But yes, fucking
He
nasty
doesn't understand that.
piece of shit
Maybe
like
he's
you.
a little autistic. Maybe. Or maybe it's just the brain damage from boxing that got to him a little more. Yeah, he's not quite there, but I don't think any of us really are.
He was nicely calling you a bitch.
As much.
He was talking about how you didn't like boxing while he was training you. You're making it sound like he was telling the truth. Michael describes how he was almost fired for talking to Ian too sternly during a sparring session. Ian completely crashes out over this.
Did you say he cried?
We had to have a meeting.
This is great. Watch this.
Oh yeah, so after that, so he was crying.
We had to have a meeting. How ridiculous is that?
Okay.
Men aren't supposed to have emotions, especially not sad emotions. It should only be.
You're not supposed to be sad at training. You're supposed to be sad when somebody you love dies. Something tragic happened. That's what men are allowed to cry, but they're not allowed to cry.
Feel like
they're not allowed to cry in training over boxing.
Wait, yeah. There's certain spaces where it's not okay, but there's a time and place.
I read a study that women are allowed to cry at work, and men almost always, if they crack and cry at work, they're almost gone within the next 6 months. Yeah, you cry at work, you're fucked. If you're a dude, psychologically, you already know you're.
What?
Nobody can. You've killed your credibility, even though it's a subconscious thing. I think even women, the people, they just find a way to get rid of you. If you cry at work as a guy, I read this whole thing on how they're going to find a way to get rid of you.
So because of how society has portrayed like that guys can't have like emotions
it's
or
not
whatever,
that. It's not that. I think
like they're gonna be like, oh, this is the reason because he's weak.
It's subconscious. Yeah, I think it's subconscious. They're weak, and it's they're weak. It's not like a false allegation of being weak. It's more like a subconscious. This guy can't be trusted.
Trust for what? Like to have his shit together?
To be competent. To be cool under fire.
That,
but it doesn't happen on a surface. I don't go to, Jim cried at work. We don't trust him anymore. No, it's a subconscious thing, and women do it too.
Well,
Women
I
do
mean,
it too.
I could see in that position, but I just hate the overall like stigma that guys can't have emotions, and because I mean, guys have like the highest suicide
But
rate, and
yeah,
it's sad.
oh
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually
I
go
see.
get help.
I see what you're saying. You're like looking out for dudes, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same type of thing. Like, look, I don't like the stigma that, if a girl goes in her early 20s, she bangs a few guys, she blows a few guys, she goes out and tests her sex, she's a slut, right? I mean, I think that's kind of.
Sluts!
I think that
we love sluts in the cafe.
I think that's a bit unfair. I think we all kind of find our way through life. I mean, if you're still doing it 35, it might be a problem for you, right? But all right, so that's the downside of being a chick. Guy can bang his brains out and he gets high fives. All right, flip the script. This is one of the downsides of being a guy. If you cry at work, you're fucked.
I know, and it's sad. I hate that.
I don't know. I don't hate things like that anymore. I just accept them. I just
like, I don't care enough to fight it.
No, it's just I accept that things are unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just
you
like
do
that.
have to accept that life is unfair in
yeah.
a lot of ways.
Unfair.
Just to
And
get
sometimes
through
they're
it.
fair for women when they're not fair for men, and vice versa.
Yep.
And I don't think sitting there, I don't think it makes it any better. I think it makes them look weak, incompetent, and somebody not that you can't count on. Who's more of a man here? Him or him? I'm best. I
would say
who would you
the
count on?
boxer
Forget in a
trainer.
fight. Who would you count on? And see, who would you expect to react in a serious situation, and keep his head? I know. I'm picking him every time.
Me too. I'm picking him and his wife. They're probably a good team.
Oh, you don't want what's the matter? You don't want the emotional guy? Guy's in touch with his fucking feelings and not afraid to cry? Yeah. See what I mean? It's subconscious.
Yeah, but also,
And by the way, I'm not like this. I'm not. I've cried before. I mean, I cried on stream once. I'm not like totally like, oh, you can't cry ever. The problem is there is a consequence for that. That's what I'm saying. Just like there's a consequence for doing OnlyFans.
There's a consequence for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
One way or
That's
another.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Emotion should only be anger with men.
He's so mad.
Afterwards was horrible because then we went back to the hotel and then they were eating at Denny's and they said, we need to have a meeting. So I had to go to Denny's. And they pretty much then talked about how they were going to have to fire me.
You cried on sub.
Because I reminded.
Okay, we got to update the lie counter.
He just adds an arbitrary amount of lies every few minutes.
We got to be at around in maybe 27, I think so. Oh, brother. Yeah, so Anissa and I do like Denny's. That is something.
This is a new thing. Yeah, so he does it again. He goes, he says they want to go to Denny's. He calls it a lie. He adds to the lie counter, and then he goes, then he does this. This is really funny.
I think so.
He Aidens himself.
Oh, brother. Yeah, so Anissa and I do like Denny's. That is something that we are guilty of. We love Denny's. But yeah, he said, I had to go to Denny's. He had to go to Denny's.
If you're hosting a meeting at Denny's, that means he has to be there, right? If you noticed, Ian is really into defending Denny's. He rewinds the video to try and show Michael lying, but it's over the smallest detail.
He was crying at the gym afterwards, and I said, and
he's framing this in such a way. I was able to keep it together in the gym. I was actually crying not outside the gym, in the.
I think you're better off just say the guy's a fucking liar. I never cried. I mean, why not?
God.
Why not?
No, he's gonna be like, I'm a little bitch. I'm a crybaby. Also, thank you, BB Phil.
He thinks he's gonna rationalize the public. I don't know. Like, it's bizarre to me. Thanks, BB Phil. Thanks for all your support.
Lost it.
Away from the gym. I was like, oh, okay, now that I'm away from people, I'll let it rip.
I wasn't crying in the gym. I was crying outside the front door. I was in my car with the windows rolled down. It's just not relevant.
So
you
funny.
told him you would replace him if he didn't adjust how he talked to you. Now, Ian denies this.
they pretty much then talked about how they were going to have to fire me because I reminded Ian of his father when his father would yell at him as a kid.
Oh my God.
You still think he's tough? You still tough this guy? You still trust this guy if shit hits a fan?
No,
I'm
why
like
is
my
he
dad.
Oh my God, why is he weaponizing that? Ian,
I totally believe that, by the way, because that's all he's doing here is painting himself like a fucking victim.
I believe it too.
Yeah,
no wonder why he
Jesus.
has issues.
I mean, it is a he
Huh?
said, she said. It's a he said thing, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's totally
So what
believable.
He had a bad relationship with his father, and now he's just in a bad relationship, period, with this ANISA bitch, and he's just, his whole life has just been, what, like, horrible, like, abuse or whatever? Just picking, like, being around shitty people? I don't know. He was breastfed until he was 29, found empathy at 30. Oh my god. It's sad, dude.
Amazing.
Use the word fire. We never used the word getting a different coach. We never used anything that would imply that he was going to
why have the meeting?
Fired.
But it sounds like the rest of that is true. Now, Ian's coach did respond to parts of this live stream, but the meeting wasn't recorded, so it's up to you on who you want to believe.
I know who I believe.
They were like, oh, we weren't going to fire him. Dude, you told me you were going to.
It's the guy with the hotter wife.
The guy who can pull a better woman.
Yeah.
I'll pick him.
It doesn't look like a skateboard.
Have to find another coach that could talk to you properly if I didn't change how I talk to you.
The most insane allegation to come from Ian's stream is ANISA.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Why have the thing? It's like, if this doesn't change, this is going to happen. That's a meaning like that. How that usually goes. So you mean to tell me that you disciplined him? Yeah, I don't buy that.
Claiming that Michael was a creep to her. She started off by writing in Ian's chat, he wouldn't stop hugging me. It was really upsetting.
This is good. This is wild. Demonic Abyss, Batgirl. Can you dress up as Idubbbz?
Demonic Abyss super chatted $20. Batgirl can dress up as Idubbbz, and Tommy can be his father yelling at him.
Great on you.
I love that.
Shame. You pussy. You pussy with your little arts and crafts. Yo, look at you. Look at you, you pussy. God, you're not half the man your brother is.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. We need to do that. It's a great idea. Thank you, Demonic.
How many more donuts do we have to go there for that?
We already hit the thing. Verse just fucking that 100 that was it Verse that dropped that? I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pushed him off and I cried. Idubbbz, can you explain why I was crying? Now, Ian is on live stream reading this chat, and he's like, yeah, sorry, ANISA, I don't remember any of this.
Being able to...
ANISA, you can come here and
you could accuse this guy of sexual assault yourself. I'm not fucking taking that one.
Explain it if you want, because I don't have a recollection of it.
And she replies, nah, it's fine.
And also just...
The story is ANISA...
Yeah, he probably relieved on that one because he probably knew it was bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe her on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think that's some bullshit.
Changed the music at the gym. She got confronted on it by a different coach, and then she cried.
ANISA felt embarrassed because this guy, it felt bad that, he came in and just like kind of changed the music. And then Michael just went into his own like weird explanation.
How did this fairly mundane...
No, that's not
Vault _69 super chatted $20. Tommy should dress up as ANISA as well.
No.
Story turned to allegations of...
No.
Michael being a creep.
I want to continue to have a marriage. You know what other thing not get you laid? You dress up like a fucking woman.
I don't know.
My wife. Well, you're like gay. Of course,
I would disagree with that.
Yeah, you probably would, and honestly too. But it's like it doesn't work for me.
Michael responded, and he seemed shocked by it.
She was mad.
Imagine going to him like, "Can you put lipstick on me? I'm doing this bit," and I could just imagine the look on that German face of hers.
She would just be in disgust. But hey, some people like that.
You know what she would pretend I didn't say it. Germans are really good at that
too.
like,
just look away.
Oh, I asked you about the makeup.
I wanted to change that Patty changed the music because I wasn't even the one that did it. Once again, I'm nice. I probably would have let her play that stupid shit. So Patty wanted to change the music, does change the music. She gets upset, starts talking shit about Patty. I stick up for Patty and told her music was 12-year-old emo music. As soon as that happened, I literally turned around because I was like, okay, let's do our pads. I was going to put her gloves on. She runs to the bathroom. By the time she comes out of the bathroom, she's bawling. She tries to leave to go to the car, and I see her go to the front door, but she realizes she doesn't have the keys to the car. So she has to come back. At this point, she's already crying. She's super sad. Once again, they don't know what the empathy is. I see a woman crying, and I'm going to feel bad. I go give her
Don't touch anybody. especially a lefty wacko. Don't ever go to a lefty wacko's fucking. No, don't. She gets a bug up her ass. Just saying you assaulted her. Honestly,
I know.
Honestly, like if I saw Zay and she was upset, like you, I would console you. I'd hold you. I would. If I saw Zay and didn't know her, I'm not touching her. She's got fucking pink hair. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh my god! Hey, I've had pink hair before.
Yeah, but I know you now. I don't know Zay. I'd probably do it now that I know Zay. I'd console her like a normal man and a woman should console each other.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like
Zay
normal. I would hug and hold you if that was necessary. If you didn't have a husband, if that was appropriate. I mean, obviously, if that was appropriate or something like that.
Right.
But if it's a girl I don't know and she's like covered in tattoos, I'm like, no, I can't do it. I don't know if they're nuts.
God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
thank feminism. Thank all these fucking wackos. Like
I hate all of the people who want to like cry wolf, about assault and like just SA in general, because I mean, like I've been through shit. A whole bunch of people that I know have been through shit.
Oh, it
so it's like
me too.
when somebody actually goes through that stuff, like they're not taken as serious.
I knew Me Too was going to be a huge. In the end of the day, Me Too was a huge disaster for women if you really think about it.
I know. It's just a mess.
Sucks, right? It sucks, right? You don't want to hold like jackasses accountable for fucking doing shit. And then it's just, I don't like that guy. Let me fuck up his life. And now nobody can be held accountable. That's what Me Too did,
A hug. Because I'm like, hey, I'm sorry that you're crying. I didn't hug her to the point where she started crying. I felt bad, so I gave her a hug.
She was crying.
And I said, yeah, she was bawling. So I hugged her.
That's a crazy, malicious lie. The way she told that story is nuts. She's crying from the ox thing, and then she's making it sound like she's crying because you're like squeezing her and not letting her go.
The fact that Ian tells the story pretty much the same way Michael does makes me feel like she's lying.
Yeah, I did have empathy, and I went to hug her because she was a crying
Don't
woman.
do that.
You know who didn't try to hug her? Ian, because he has no empathy for
look at his wife.
Wife that's crying. He didn't even.
You remember it. You remember it. He doesn't.
I remember it perfectly. I tell Ian, I'm like, dude, I'm like distraught. I'm like, I didn't mean to make her cry that bad. Ian's like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I repeat.
She's always fucking bawling. She doesn't get her way.
These people are so gross. Went after Ethan's kids
tactic.
The CPS stuff, defended and laughed at death threats when skulls were sent to Ethan's house, implied that Ethan was abusing Olivia, and now this creep allegation against Ethan's boxing coach. But these people aren't just metaphorically gross, they're actually gross. They're talking about how Ian doesn't shower and he's sending pictures of his tongue to his boxing coach because he's afraid he's going to get sick. It's like, yeah, brother, toothpaste, hygiene, soap, it goes a long way.
Why would you send that to a boxing coach, not go to the fucking doctor?
So he would smell so bad that when he comes back in the afternoon to train, he doesn't shower in between his sessions. And so like the coaches that are training other
PTSD.
Ew, he has like that 1,000-yard stare. Like, I have witnessed some fucking shit.
Well, now you know. You ever see the video of ANISA asking about why he has shit stains in his underwear? How long has that been going on? Do you know about that?
God.
Oh,
He's like,
she did that to him live on fucking stream. Live
how
on stream.
demeaning.
Out of nowhere. And like I saw he wrote, like, I'm not gonna even make fun of him. It's just it's abuse at this point.
She just fucking
out of nowhere. Like, why do you do that?
When everyone.
It was right after the second Crater Crest tank went belly up. And he had to raise the rest of the money by acting like a fucking clown for streaming money. And she just out of nowhere brought that up. Like, your underwear.
Members there.
That's nice. That's real nice. Yeah. She's really supportive, I can tell.
She didn't even realize what she was doing. She was emasculating him. It's really funny.
Right?
Like, look at us with the weirdest face, Like, and Michael would try to take Ian to the corner where there's not a lot of members of the gym, so they don't have to smell it.
I tried to take it to the open doorway. Yeah. For the first event, where he was talking about getting tonsil stones. Yeah. And he was saying he was going to get strep throat because he had tonsil stones. Ew. And I said, Ian, tonsil stones don't cause strep throat. Tonsil stones are because you're not brushing your fucking teeth. And so he was like, oh, okay, hygiene.
Like, it's tough. I'll give you the stinky. The stinky is okay because honestly, I was a little stinky when I was training for boxing. I'm not gonna fight it. In between going
Why don't you
to
take a shower, you fucking creep.
the first boxing session at the start of the day, and the
yeah, he's not denying this one.
next boxing session at around
So many people that smelled it could testify against him.
4 or 5 o'clock. I didn't always get to the shower.
Why wouldn't you take a shower right before you go in and then right after?
Ooh, it's literally like one of the easiest fucking things to do. You can take a shower in like a few minutes, like under 5.
Yeah, I know.
It's really not that hard.
Hit the 3 main areas real quick, you know.
Yeah, you need your grundle, your armpits, and your
your
head.
dick or your pussy and your ass.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the hell
Look at it! Look at it!
So I will accept the stinky label.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. Good. Yeah, fool. Like you need to brush your teeth and you like.
Wait, hold on. That shouldn't be something you need to hear from your boxing coach. Brush your teeth.
Yeah, it's.
You don't take a shower. You don't even.
I
It's
know.
disgusting. I can't wait to play his dad.
It's almost as
These
if
are
I didn't
basic
need to
ways
hear
to function. Come on, Idubbbz.
it. When it's so crazy, it almost doesn't seem real. It's because it's not real. It's a lie.
Okay, so it didn't happen. But then he immediately admits that it did happen.
She sent us a photo of his tongue. And
Oh,
she said,
no.
oh, I think he might have like bad breath and it's causing.
Wait,
She
hold
said
on.
tonsil stuff.
Hold on. Why did she send you a picture of his tongue?
They thought it would show us that he was gonna get strep throat.
Yeah, so he couldn't come
And I'm
to
like, because they were trying to say he's gonna get
The lie counter's up to 40.
sick before the
Oh my
event,
God.
and it can happen if you train too hard before.
Yeah, again, I think they're essentially just saying that we were worried about me getting sick. Like, we were really worried about me getting sick because I had been,
So he admits it.
avoiding it for a while. So it was
So
scary.
does it go to 39 now?
Yeah, he needs to take it back.
Take
He's like,
one off, you
actually,
fucking
Scary that
douchebag.
maybe this event wouldn't, go well.
Why are you guys sending pictures of your tongue to your boxing coach? Like, what's he supposed to do about it?
But we weren't training too hard.
What?
Go to urgent care or something. Like, go to the doctor. I don't fucking know. Go see somebody like a professional, not your boxing coach.
What a screaming asshole.
Yeah.
So
Well, it doesn't matter. You can get sick from fucking anything. You don't need to be training to the point of exhaustion for you to get sick.
But you weren't sick, so why are you doing this? A lot of the stories the coach tells, Ian denies. Like I said, he said, she said stuff. But some of the things Ian says just gives me a headache.
one time we ended sparring, and afterwards everybody's hanging out, and she walks up to Ian and she goes, "You're hungry."
Yes.
And then so they had to leave.
I
'cause
am
Ian was
hungry.
I mean, tell me you're not married without telling me you're not married.
Ian, everyone here.
Oh my god.
I have never had a woman say that to me. You're hungry, eat now.
No, never?
I've had a woman come up to me and like, all right. I told you to clean the bathroom and you still haven't done it yet. That's being married, not you're hungry.
Or you said you were going to help.
You
with
said
the
you're going to do
laundry,
that.
and
You
it's
said
been
you're
in
going to
there
do
for
that.
days.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've never had anybody.
Yeah.
And here's it's an answer. Like, you're hungry. No, I'm not. Well, you're going to eat right now. No, I'm not. You don't tell me what to do. That's it. That ends the conversation. Yeah, but I know, Idubbbz. You can't say to her, you can't tell me what to do. You know where that goes. You know where that leads. And it's not fucking pretty.
Here is married.
Rain
AB's
hellfire
married.
upon
Ethan's
me.
married. Michael's married. Even I'm married. It's not normal for
Oh, you've been married a week. Shut up, fucking Willie.
What? You're
Been
like,
married
you're not
she's been married
official
she's been
yet.
married like 2 weeks.
your wife to tell you when you're hungry. Are you 5 years old? Does she change your diaper too?
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
Yeah, here it is. Here's the clip. Here's the clip. Here's the
Are you
clip.
5
Here's
years
the
old?
clip.
Does she change your diaper too?
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
Look at this. Like, go. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, look at his face. Go bald, girly papa. And this, he's trying to remain Ice Bucket Child. He's trying to do anything to raise the money he lost by firing Froggy Fresh, which really set the whole thing in motion. Yeah, and then she just throws that out of nowhere.
The biggest criticism for Creator Clash 2 was that it was a charity event that raised no money for charity. They were allegedly $500K in the hole before the event took place.
He's like, our brand is at stake. we're $500,000 in the hole right now. And we're like,
I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that at that time. I think a lot of the fighters would have liked to have known that.
Yeah, I know, because they never done the fight.
ANISA gets on the mic and she's like, actually,
they'd never done it.
They would have been smart about it, you know. That's kind of something important that you should have mentioned.
Harley's a cheap Jew. He would have got right the fuck out of it. I'm just kidding.
being 500K.
I love Harley, by the way. We totally made up. Oh, he's a great guy.
The whole was
probably could have him on here really easily.
Really?
Would you like to meet Harley?
Yes. Oh, that would be awesome.
I think he's a great guy. And we don't have to we could goof on Idubbbz a little and see if we can find something to talk about. He's just a great guy.
It's an awesome accomplishment. Nice. We were way ahead of the first creator clash.
I just want to because I'm the one who.
Yeah, Harley was defending the shit at CS2. Yeah, we actually got in a fight over it.
Oh.
You want to see how bad? You want to see how bad that fight got?
Yeah. Oh God. When was this? How long ago?
This was right after Creator Clash 2. I told him. I forget. He was really. I will stand by this. He was not. We were arguing on Twitter, but he was being really dishonest.
After.
Harley's one of these guys who's going to stick up. He'll go to jail for a friend and fucking lie like a rug, right? So that's pretty much what he did. So I'll give you the short version of the Harley incident. Here it is. This is literally the short. Yeah, we have him on. So don't think it's still like this. Here you go. Watch this.
Okay.
This is how ugly it got.
Yikes.
Right? Because he started talking about why don't you go he started criticizing me being a father, where I was being a father. And he was telling me to be a man. Oh, yeah, it got ugly. It got really ugly. It's all right, though. I don't give a shit. After talking to him, I kind of get where he's coming from. But after you hear this, you probably wonder, how in hell are you cool?
I got this. You ready? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
All right, before I start this, I hope your parents die of cancer. I hope your kids die of cancer.
Oh, yeah, that was it. He was trying he wouldn't address any of my arguments or anything. He would just say I was a bad person. So what I do, my tactic was, I am going to say the most wretched, fucking horrible shit, right? Which would make me a bad person, right?
You're being petty.
Yes, yeah, I'm being big. But now that it's been proven without a shadow of a doubt that I'm a bad person, will you answer A, B, or C question, which I don't remember, actually. So here it is.
I got this. You ready? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
All right, before I start this, I hope your parents die of cancer. I hope your kids die of cancer. I hope your goldfish dies and all your friends get AIDS. I've firmly established that I'm a terrible fucking person. I'm conceding to you right now. So now that that's out of the way.
I wanted to concede also. I don't know if you're a terrible person or not.
We're not going to.
You've been calling me a terrible person that whole week. He's trying to I'd say, I'd be sitting there, Idubbbz did this, and they shouldn't have fired Foggy Fresh, and you're a bad person. You're like a bad dad. I'm what the fuck's that got to do with my criticism? It went haywire.
Talk about your fuck up, are we?
I mean, exactly. I mean, I figured if I can forgive Keemstar, I can forgive him. Right? Keemstar multiple times. Why not? And another thing is, I kind of felt bad with the spot that he put Ian in.
No, if you're a terrible person.
Ian put him in. Excuse me.
We're not going to talk about your fuck up, are we? I want to talk about and put a one in chat if this is what you want to talk about. How this got so fucked up so bad. That's what we're here for. By the way, he's still talking.
Oh, that was the other thing. Any criticism would run into, you hate charities. Why do you want charities to fail? Charities.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, we were saying you're running. This is totally run incompetent. So you like charities to fail? No, we want them to succeed. That's why we're criticizing you, stupid ass. I mean,
it's kind of like the nightmare fight, where he goes kind of spin it that way. He's like, oh, well, I guess
I love watching children get molested. It's my favorite thing in the whole world.
No, of course not.
All right. Everybody.
He was screaming and yelling and getting chopped up.
It is now time to say goodbye to Epic Meal Time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I used to love that donation sound effect of Jessica Pizzle. Really bad at explaining things. That was a great one. But yeah, we got over it. It's just entertainment.
That's good. I'm glad you guys are good now. It's pretty funny, though.
When the whole thing was going down, I actually reached out to him and said, this is awful what they're doing to you here and putting the position they're putting you in.
was like seeing the back end. This part of it really pissed me off with Harley saying like, we would have really liked to know. Being $500,000 in the hole year 2 is actually amazing. Year 1, we were $1 million in the hole before the event, and that's normal because production, broadcasting, renting the arena, paying fighter purses, all of.
I think it's normal if you can afford to go $1 million in the hole. If you can't afford to go $1 million in the hole, it's a problem.
A big one.
These things cost money. Second year, we are actually less in the hole. All the sales come in 48 to 24 hours. So nobody needed to know that we were in the hole. It's normal business.
If it's so great and normal, then why are you freaking out to Michael about it?
2 weeks before the fight, I'm like, we need to do your 2-a-days. And I said,
It's even that's about them. You know, it's like, it's normal to be in the hole. You morons, you people that are beneath us, that you don't understand that. You know,
brand is at stake. Well, he went and told ANISA that I told him my brand was at stake. So the next day she comes into the gym super mad and she's like, our brand is at stake. We're $500,000 in the hole right now.
Ian's stream is very ticky-tacky. You focus on one word and then act like the entire statement is a lie. He's getting offended over meme sound bites.
She said too much dumping in here. You guys stop. This is not what podcasting is.
That's pretty.
It isn't what podcasting is. They think that that's a fucking hilarious line. But
it is hilarious because they have like 10,000 people watching them, and how many people you are watching them, and you're criticizing them about what makes a good streamer or podcast.
Yeah, saying that he can run up against Hassan and like even stand a chance. Like, are you okay, Ian? Are you doing drugs?
Hassan. Yeah, exactly. Everybody thinks they're an expert in everything.
He's
an engineer like Muda.
They talked about their dog and shit, having Giardia and all this other crazy shit on their podcast.
Did they reveal too much? Did they over what did they say? They overshare? Idubbbz of all people?
Can't talk about your dog getting sick on a podcast? That's too much? That's the line? Dude, your own wife talks about you shitting your pants. How is the dog too far? But there is a glimmer of hope. Ian is officially stating he's against the false CPS calls, and he's doing it by rewriting history.
CPS getting called on Ethan is not a good thing. I condemn it.
Bro, if you just said that from day one, you wouldn't be in this predicament.
Putting people in a position of like, okay, make a public statement about us, or you're now on our harassment radar. It's fucked up. And people ignoring like that wasn't what was happening is so stupid. That was happening, very obviously.
Nobody cares when you're unpopular.
By his viewers.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Are we all just supposed to forget that you supported the CPS calls? You said you're glad you didn't defend them.
To be honest, I'm very
There was a time when Ethan could go to his audience and say, I'm being treated poorly, and they would pounce. But now he's not popular. So now they think, like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And
Nobody cares.
And he never understood that. Not for a day, not for a minute. It's too funny.
That I didn't immediately jump to Ethan and Neela's defense, because when you look into the story, it actually looks a lot for Ethan and Neela. And I do mean that literally.
He was proud that he didn't condemn the false CPS calls because Ethan talked about his dog and kids getting sick. Look how much he's lying.
CPS getting called on Ethan is not a good thing.
Now
I condemn it. And when other people see that he's talking about his children getting Giardia from dog poop, people are quite reasonably concerned. And so
he lied. Now he condemned it, and here he's making an excuse for it when he did his first content cop.
Yes. Anyone who's seen that content might be concerned enough to call CPS.
These people are champagne.
Then he said, then basically that's putting the stamp of approval on calling CPS. And now he's saying he was never for that shit. He's such a phony, you know?
He is.
Yeah, we care about
him. Totally.
Yeah, I know, he's one of the best of all time, and he's a total fraud. And think about that, people in the chat, all your favorite YouTubers, including Batgirl, they're probably terrible people behind the scenes.
Yes, one step away.
I got news for you. You've been probably around long enough to know that there's some truth in that.
Ethan's children.
How many famous people have you met, like at least with some kind of following?
Famous people.
Oh, you're like, sucked in the LCU. You gotta meet these YouTubers, these bigger YouTubers. They're complete pieces of shit.
I haven't met like any of the like big YouTubers, but I did meet Jeffree Star at
there you go.
Warped
Tour.
Whenever Warped Tour was still a thing, I got to meet Jeffree Star. And that was uncanny. That was something else.
Yeah, they'll all disappoint you, I promise.
Meanwhile, they're ignoring supporting a child marriage bill. They falsely accuse the coach, lie about him getting paid to talk bad, pressure Olivia because she's a woman, pressure AB because he's Arab. What about this is activism? You're just trying to make your former friends unemployed. Ian describes himself as a very stoic person.
It's very obvious. I thought more people would be able to catch on. I am quiet, stoic, not talkative.
Actually, you're too talkative. Feel free to shut up.
There are still people accusing her of cheating, accusing me of being in an abusive relationship. None of this is true. And there is no evidence for any of this.
I'd say just about everything I saw was you're hungry now.
Except like
Wait, Warped Tour is still a thing? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like fangirling over here about Warped Tour.
Warped Tour is still a thing?
They brought it back. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I need to
That's like my generation. That's not your generation.
Yes, I love all of that music. I went for the first time. I think it was like 2012.
Original Sublime. The original Sublime was on the Warped Tour. Jane's Addiction.
The OG. Yeah.
I think even was Nirvana on the Warped Tour? I don't know if they ever went on, but they would have been around that time.
No, that's a good question. I don't know if Warped Tour was before Kurt died.
I guess body.
It was good old days of Warped Tour.
Language experts coming on and being like, Idubbbz is being stoic here.
Oh, by the way, I got tickets for Clutch for my birthday. The band. I haven't seen them in like 20 years. I used to go to all their shows in New Jersey.
Therefore, he's in hell.
Good time.
I know. I'm taking my wife to a Clutch show. That's gonna be weird.
It's a very funny word to use to describe your role in your relationship, since the definition is someone who endures hardship without
It's really one of the nicest gifts she ever got me.
complaining. But then again, I wouldn't describe any of these people as stoic. These people are cry bullies. They cry out victim as they hit you. And then they all come together and pat each other on the back. Dad has since been challenging Ian to a boxing match, saying it would help them both make up lost money from Creator Clash.
I talked to Misfits, and they're
I know.
Our dad.
Dad, I heard him.
He left us when we needed him the most.
I'll tell you something. Dad looks like he hits really hard. I'm absolutely sure Dad could kick the shit out of me. Absolutely sure.
I mean, didn't you see him and Matt Watson? How he like completely bodied him? That was crazy. I mean, Matt really didn't.
He's also. I think Dad's like. How old is Dad? He's like 10 years younger than me. I think. Yeah,
I don't know. He seems like he'd be.
And
in his
he dances all the time. Those guys are always in ridiculously good shape. You know,
he's got that stamina.
Beat the fuck out of you.
Like big money. Money.
Dad has autistic retard strength. That's probably true, but he also he also is like a professional dancer. You know? I mean, those guys are always in shape, man.
That would change my life for a very long time. And I feel that Ian, you know, who couldn't use money when you're grinding on the internet all the time, it's hard.
Oh yeah, Pedo Stitch. We've already seen boxed twice already, RG the Gamer, and he fucking whipped ass.
Yes.
Mid-40s?
He's a killer dancer,
Dude,
too.
He's in incredible shape. You don't know anything about athletics or anything. This guy will whip your fucking ass. I guarantee it. Unless you're some kind of trained box. He ain't no.
Wait, what?
Ain't no box. You didn't see him. Oh, you seen him? Yeah, but at the level that he's at, you dipshit. He's not boxing Mike Tyson.
Oh God, that would be a little scary. I don't know about that.
Like RG the Gamer, he reminds me of these like one-up guys. Like whatever you say, he's just gonna one-up you. Is that what you are, RG the Gamer? Is that what you're like?
RG the Gamer, I don't know if he's a troll or if he genuinely has a stick up his ass.
The UFC. He's not the UFC either.
I don't know. RG the Gamer.
Eat me, RG the Gamer.
Early attack here.
I'll kill you. I'll mess you up.
Skips past one. Skips past two. Oh, this is beautiful. One-on-one with the chatter. Cuts inside. Oh, that's a lovely bit of cope work. Pure magic on the pitch. Tommy C on top form tonight.
That's right.
He is once again getting one guide.
I got you, and I win.
I love that. That's pretty good.
Responded. I texted him. You guys saw.
Ian's been texting Dad back to kick rocks. Then Ian goes on Millhouse's show where Millhouse tries so hard to suck Ian's cock the entire time.
I always want to defend you guys. Like even the stuff with like Dad right now. Like someone's trying to give you like, dude, Dad has been trying to farm clout off of this for the last like few weeks, ever since Creator Clash was canceled.
Like they all do.
So when he says I'm
like Idubbbz is trying to farm clout off a charity and make money off it.
Farming clout.
Every time I play that, I won.
Off of Ian, I guess that's his way of negating my valid complaints that I was involved with Ian for 3 years heavily, and then Ian really blew that all up. So I would naturally be upset.
Dad spent 3 years working for Creator Clash. He's literally in debt due to Creator Clash 3 failing, and these valid complaints are being written off as him being immature.
His behavior hasn't been cool. Like, he's been literally talking shit about you guys. He's been contributing to the negative attention.
Don't want to give him my attention in general. Like,
that's why you brought it up there, fucking Slappy Millhouse.
I think he's been an asshole. So fuck him.
It's not Dad's fault you turned a charity boxing event into a political statement about a war in the Middle East and justified harassment towards a family of 5. Believe it or not, most people think that makes you the asshole. Ian has since done another live stream where he does more lying, more rewriting of history, more playing victim.
He's playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out theme in the background.
And we will
the Wii version. Right?
Get to that in part 2. So subscribe to the channel and be sure to check out Plod. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon.
All right, that's it, everybody.
Oh
that's
my
it.
God.
So what do you think of the video?
Well, I like it. It makes me want to watch more of Willie Mack, like more of his content. I like
Willie
how
Mack's
he goes
great.
over stuff.
I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased. He's like a close friend. He's one of the few friends I have in the biz.
Wasn't he in our chat like a little while ago?
Probably.
I think he was. I saw him.
We're really close. We talk like once a week. We're very close.
Yeah, he seems like an alright guy.
He's a great guy. He's the best. He's the best.
No,
He's the
I
best.
like that.
He married. I didn't even know this because he didn't tell me. I knew he was getting married, but he married a Jewish girl and Israeli. And then all these wackos. Some of the wackos you see here were saying that Mossad prescribed him a wife because he couldn't get one.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's awful. Too funny. Jesus All right, it's time. Like if you got it, if you're ready, come bring it. I'm serious.
Oh my God!
Get in there.
It's time.
You got it. Come bring it. Otherwise, me and her, we're gonna bullshit the whole time, baby. All right, it's about that time. So you want to pop in, we'll pull you.
It's about that time.
I don't think it's going to work. We need to get Band World to be able to come in at very least. I'm all for everybody just being able to come in. But
I know. I don't know if Keem would ever be down to have it's like an own Band World section of the Discord where they can only be in one chat, like one
Band
area.
World, I want everybody. I know I can handle it. Like I want everybody, and they don't have to be on camera. I know what to do. I've done it for years. Okay, hardworking cat. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
Hardworking cat, you're on the air. Are you ready to try out?
Hello.
How are you? Dear Chick?
Turning on camera. I'm getting it on.
No, don't turn your camera.
I'm just slow.
Don't turn your camera on. First off, you've already failed miserably, and here's why. I said we would not be able to turn the camera on. But here's the thing, don't turn your camera off because I'm going to see if you're cute or not. Hold on. Are you cute?
Oh my goodness. We have the same fucking headset. I shit you not. We have the same one.
You say it every time, but it's like one of 4 different headsets I use. But this is the one that plugs into my setup that I steal from my sweet man every single time because it's the best on the computer. It's like the absolute best.
What do you have to offer the LCU besides not listening? Actually, you fit right in. You don't listen, right? We're going to talk this. What do you have to offer the LCU? I don't follow
instructions, so I'm completely like on brand. Absolutely. Let alone the fact, I come on and I always do something wrong, whether it's, wearing a mustache and a beard on Nuts Wrong or not being a man enough or coming on to live and having my other mic set up and having fucking auto tune on or something. I always bring something fucking wrong. So we always have something to talk about.
Are you married?
Okay.
No, but yes.
You was? You were married?
Yeah. I was married, and then I'm like in a very committed relationship with a lot of reluctance due to having been married before. I think we all learned that lesson. It's probably going to take a real.
Do you have a do you have a funny story about your terrible marriage?
Oh God, I'm sure there's something in there.
You know, my terrible marriage really wasn't hilarious. It was full of domestic violence, and it was pretty miserable.
Oh, come on. That could be funny if you worked at it.
If you cope with it the right way, he said.
You know, what I do have is I have a theory, and I don't know if you've heard about it, but people have a theory that poltergeists are built of like your negative emotions having built up around you, and you basically haunting yourself. And I've suffered, because of my domestic violence marriage, from CPTSD. And I have a lot of electrical and like device and internet connection issues. Like my phone jumps off the network like every 15 minutes or so. I have all kinds of weird, device issues, which is hard for somebody who's worked.
It's called it's called a poltergeist agent. Have you ever like reached for the clicker and then it flew in the air or some shit like that?
I really haven't had. We have some really random things happen to this house.
Like what?
Like we've had, because we have kids. So we have had like the series of like dolls with no batteries in them, like going off on their own.
That's
or
weird.
We had dolls throwing themselves across the hallway, like launching themselves at night. And we use those. You can get that app on your phone where it shows you like supposed like physical specters or whatever,
Yeah, it's called bullshit. It's total bullshit.
Yeah. But it's a really fun thing to do at night.
Do you ever think the house might be like just like poorly wired or something like that? Something tells me you don't live
it happens in other places. I mean, we've only lived in this house for about 7 years, and it's happened to me for a long time. I mean, I have about 20 years in working in tech and media and content. So I've worked with a lot of devices and networks, and it's always been something I've experienced.
Why don't you put cameras in the house? I want to see some stuff happen. I want to see stuff flying.
We really should. We have our Ring cameras, which we already have silly stuff happen to them. Aside from the fact that we're on a busy road. So our front one is basically like, we can count how much traffic happens across our house because there's no way to dial that bitch back.
Okay. Where are you from? Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Texan.
Oh, you're
I'm a Texan all my life. Yeah. Absolutely.
What part of Texas, if you don't mind me asking?
The armpit. You know how there's like this little triangle or like little square bottom, and then there's that sweet ass armpit part of Texas.
Okay.
I'm right in the armpit.
That's right.
Nice and snug in there.
I'm right
I'm from the armpit
there, and
in
it's fucking sweaty most of the year. It promises exactly what it looks like.
I'm from the armpit. Oh, you're a Texan. That's a bonus in my book. I like the Texans in the Army. So
yeah, Texas is a good place. I mean, there's a lot of things that maybe I don't agree with, politically or whatever. But bullshit is bullshit. It'll change in years and change.
Oh, so clearly you're from Austin.
No.
Well, you got Gidgey and Scooter over there in Texas.
Now, they're on the opposite side. They're where I would call the urethra. They're around Houston and the ocean.
They're in the pisser of Texas,
Literally in the Gulf of shit.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That place is the most disgusting place I've ever been to in my life. It's full of oil refineries and the most fucked up piece of ocean that America has on its borders.
If you were, do you help like the people crossing the border get in? Do you put them up for the night, or do you turn them in?
I'm far enough away from the border where I don't have to deal with that, but close enough where I know people who work on the border and get to hear great stories about, catching vans of people or finding people laying down ravines hiding, and just some of the most fucked up stories you don't want to hear about children being stuck.
My brother's a border control in Texas. Or was.
Okay, yeah, some pretty terrible things.
Oh yeah, dead kids, the whole nine.
All
right, if you were gonna do,
people go through.
If you were gonna do a bit, like what would you do with your first show about? What would you do?
Part of it really depends on like what the show would be. Because.
What would the show? Well, you tell me. You tell me. You want to be. What would the show be?
What kind of show would you want?
Yeah. if I had the opportunity to just say, hey, I want to do a show, especially looking at the twilight of Rewind as we know it, I would really like to do like an hour, 2 hour, every single day, a recap of all the LCU news, where it's basically you go through every single show in the last 24 hours, not just like highlights or things that tickle your fucking fancy, but just a straight timeline. I've worked in the news before, so just a straight, like, here's the timeline of what's going on, and then point out with clips and highlights, spend 5 minutes on each show, and then bring up really
organizing, putting all that stuff together.
A lot of times, what if there's stuff that's not, like, how do you, like, are you going to, I know that because I've talked to them and I'm not allowed to use this word. What if something is possibly, I got to find that. What words?
I know what you're trying to.
I got. Hold on a second. I got to look this up because we had to write these words down.
What about faux and fruity?
Hang on. I got
faux
this.
and fruity.
I got this. Hold on. Hang on. Let's see. Where's the old thing? They got rid of it.
Yeah, I have brain farts too, where I have to search for words that are just sitting right there on my fucking tongue.
No, they had a whole thing. Yeah. They had a whole list of the words you're not supposed to say, and
well, I'm not worried about fake and gay or scripted. I mean, I'm pretty articulate, and
but what do you do? I'm glad you said it. So what do you do if you find that? What do you do if you find that? You can't review somebody's pie to the face or something. How are you going to review everything? You're going to be forced to review like the stuff that tickles your funny bone. I mean, I know that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You want to pull out all of the conflicts. You want to pull out all of the really funny moments. You want to pull out the things that tickle your fancy. So you have what's passion. In YouTube, it's called creed. It's what you put behind the format that you have forward, right?
Yeah.
That makes it to where people can authentically connect to you. So
I gotta be honest with you, I'm way more interested in your divorce.
He's like, tell me about your trauma.
Have you ever done
anything to you?
Have you ever? No, none of it. All that shit was bullshit to me. Have you ever done time?
I have been in jail. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Anything funny happen there?
Let's go.
I mean, honestly, I was in my 20s. Jail was pretty cool. I wish they hadn't bailed me out.
What'd you go to jail for?
Oh my God, girl.
Well, my mom went through rehab. I bought her a fucking car. I paid like all the way except for 1 year's worth of payments, refinanced it. So it was like $100. Of course, this is back in my 20s. So it's like 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So all she had to do was pay $100 a month for it. Naturally, she calls me one month. She's a crackhead. Okay. She calls me and she goes, hey, I am behind 30 cents on my payment and they're trying to repo the car. Okay, look, I know that at that time I'm in my 20s and I'm gullible and it's my mama. So while inside of my head, my brain was going, wow, that's crazy ass bullshit, isn't true. The wonderful daughter outside of my body left me, took control and said, okay, mom, come switch cards for me. They'll never find it here. And so that's what she did. She drove from Austin.
Wow.
She came here. I let her take my car and I took her card. I drove it around for the month and I got it caught up on payments because, let's be honest, if she's going to pretend by being 30 cents behind on her car payment, they're going to come repo the car payment. We know very fucking well that she's really behind on her payments, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, long story short is she got my car and one of my checkbooks that I kept for emergencies. We use these things called checks, which were like in paper that you had to like write and you couldn't just magically log in somewhere and find out what your balance was way back in the day, right after we made fire. And so anyway, she found a checkbook of mine and she just had a really enjoyable month on my checkbook. And so, when the cops came to my door, it was, well, I mean, it's your checks. What do you want to do? You want to press charges for her theft and go after her? Or, what are you going to do? Of course, I'm still in my 20s. I'm still very easy to manipulate.
The story's taking too long. What did you get charged with?
What is it where you
fraud?
Spend too much money on an account? I can't remember what that's called. It's so long ago.
I have no idea.
Like it's just
Chat,
like hot checks or whatever the fuck that's called. But anyways, So I went to jail.
Larceny?
I had 2 jobs, basically. But I went to jail. And
how long?
You know, I was there for like a week, and when they came and got me, because I guess apparently 4 people went and put money down to get me out of jail, and I was sitting there, and I had
did the
half
checks
my
bounce?
Apparently their checks didn't bounce.
Yeah.
So I had half my hair done in micro braids. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like having 5, 6 strands of your hair. So I had like this section of my hair, like this big of hair in micro braids. And one of the people who, you know, put money to bail me out is the owner of a restaurant I worked at that I managed. And I was supposed to be at, he's like, I bailed you out. You need to come to service tonight. We can't operate without you. And so I ended up having to cut off large chunks of my hair because there was no way to get the micro braids out. So then I showed up at one of the fanciest restaurants that this armpit town can offer with the most interesting mullet that has probably been worn while serving a martini.
All right. Here's more interesting. Did you get convicted or did you get out of it?
I pled not get. I mean, I pled no contest.
Oh, you pled no contest. So yeah, was it felony or is it just a misdemeanor?
It was misdemeanor, but I wasn't going to send them after my mom. I mean, I was young and very naive.
Would you do it now? Would you send him after your mom now?
Yes. Very much, yes. Yes, I would have been like, look, because since then she has had so many. I mean, that is a very, very interesting history, and she has definitely gotten so many charges. It would have just been a drop in the bucket, and I should have just let her keep her own criminality to herself.
People like that, when they're enabled, they really do not ever change. It's sad.
No,
they'll just
absolutely
perpetuate
not.
that lifestyle until they die. Like, I know a lot of people like that.
My favorite story about her being a crackhead, and crackheads can do anything, is she lived in Austin. She was driving in Austin on the highway. If you have an experience with that, she moved over because apparently driving was becoming really difficult. So she moved over to the shoulder and got onto the grass. And then I guess she decided to take a momentary inspirational break and, smoked a little crack.
That'll give you some inspiration.
So then she sat there on the side of the road, and apparently after smoking a little crack, she was like, you know what? I really can't drive. Like, I thought driving was hard before. It's really hard now. So then she decided to just sit on the side of the road, and a police officer coming by, obviously their duty is to serve and protect, sees a young lady who's on the side of the road in a car that's turned off and thinks, man, I should see if she needs some help. So he goes over there to help her. And naturally, he could tell that something might be a little off with her. And he's like, I know that I'm talking to you and I just need to help you, but if you could go ahead and get your license and your insurance out, because I do have to note it since I did stop to talk to you. And she's like, you know what, honey, you could just get right here in my purse and you could get it out for me. Just get it out for yourself, okay? Because I'm having a really tough time. Well, I guess crack really fucks with your brain, because the thing on top,
just a little bit.
The thing on top of her purse, when he opened it, was the hot crack pipe, the little tray that she kept, the bag, and, whatever she used to crush it up and put it in her little tire gauge smoking device and whatnot. So he opens the purse to get her license and insurance. And my God, well, there's a hot crack pipe, crack and whatever there. And so he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get out of the car. We're going to go ahead and get in the back seat of my car. I'll get somebody to come tow this car and take care of it. You don't have to worry about anything, ma'am. And so he gets her cuffed. He gets her in the back of the car, and then he goes back to her car to finish sorting through it and everything. Well, in that time, somehow she figured out how to get through the bars that kept her in the back seat of the patrol car.
You showed me?
She got between the bars. She got out of the patrol car and she ran away in cuffs.
I don't know if you're cut out for this. I think your mother's cut out for this.
That's what crack does.
You ever think of doing a podcast? You ever think of doing a cast of your mom? That sounds talking about all crack stories.
Oh my God.
That is. She is definitely special. It's a special experience.
She's still with us?
It sounds like it.
She's doing all right?
Yeah, she is.
Good.
She is
Is she still
definitely
smoking
still
crack?
with us. It depends on when you hit her in her saga, what exactly her foible is at that moment, but it is always something. Like she's not a specific drug addict. She's not like an alcoholic who only abuses alcohol. She's like an opportunist. It's whatever is easy to get to, right?
So you're not interested in doing low-cal crack?
No, we don't need that show.
You know what? Also, low-cal crack, I'll be honest, sounds like something that would lead me to taking red donuts to taste my own asshole.
I mean, it sounds like plausible.
It's too fucking plausible, right?
That's a good point, young lady.
Maybe that's what you need to do.
Low-cal felons. all right. Here's what we're gonna do. You made it to a face, and we might. I think you've earned a spot for a future show. So stay in touch. Here's what we're gonna do. First off, I'll do this right. Let's do this the right way. Here's what we're gonna do with you. I'm gonna send you a message. Feel free to hit me back up if I say, because I'm not going to remember everybody, and I'm just going to write you in, and I know what that means. And so if we ever do a tryout, like, and have multiple stuff and put you guys through a challenge, I think you may have you've earned your way on. So in the future, keep that in mind. So first round, I'd say passed. How about that?
All right.
I would say pass.
Hey, it's pretty fair. I mean,
I've absolutely had enough of her. Travesty 147, you're on the air.
She'll be back with more. Good morning. Hello,
you want to be on?
What is up?
How are you?
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
Do you want to be on the? Do you want to be a low-cal something or other?
Something. Whatchamacallit?
Quite
Possibly. I don't like possibly. Possibly.
I can start by. Well, check it out. I'll start by telling you a little bit about myself, and you tell me.
Go ahead.
So I'm a 10+ year audio engineer. Been all over the country building studios, running sound. I've recorded a lot of big bands. Let's see, I've done theme song work for companies like SiriusXM, had a Guinness record in hip hop at one point. So if there's something I could bring to your show, although I may not quite be the retard you're looking for, but
I don't know.
I am
maybe.
I'm not sure here.
I am a reformed criminal. I'm an ex-felon, so I got 1,000 good stories from
what kind of felon? Well, it depends on what kind of felon you are. What kind of felon
what kind of felonry are you doing over here?
Well, I'm no longer a felon.
Well, no, I want to know what were you convicted of?
Grow up.
What were you convicted of?
Cultivation of marijuana.
That's it?
Oh, you're such a bad person for
having
marijuana.
Is that all? Is that the only thing? Cultivation of marijuana? What else?
My felonies was a felony possession, felony distribution, and felony possession.
Okay.
So basically, a grow up I was running got raided, and they hit me, just threw the fucking book at me.
How old were you at the time?
But this was back. I was probably about 25.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 39.
How much time did you do?
I didn't do time on that. I got a first-time felon program where they gave me a 7-year suspended sentence.
Oh, okay.
Where basically, if I fuck up during that time, I have to do the remainder. Let's see. Criminal history. Also got a bunch of DWIs underneath my belt. I was a bad boy for a while.
Okay.
You were naughty.
One of those, I drove a car into a house. That was a pretty crazy one.
What?
Your audio's not that good for an audio engineer. I don't know why.
Well, I'm on my phone right
now. Oh, okay. Just making sure.
that makes more sense. I was like, I hope he's not calling in from his setup. That would be bad.
What kind of show would you want to do if you were on Locale Live? We're Locale LCU, whatever the fuck it's called.
Let's see. I love stirring the pot. I like being the tip of the spear. I also like, I do a YouTube show. I like doing
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I said, what would you want to do?
Well, what did you ask me?
I asked you, what kind of show would you want to do?
I would want to do something similar to that. Let me tell you something that
similar to
I was
what?
thinking I'm planning right now.
Similar to what?
Similar to what I'm already doing on YouTube.
All right, what are you doing?
Sort of just a crazy general show. Like we're about to play a game called Violence or Justified. So what we're doing with that is we show police using force. We all vote. Is this violence or justified? Once everyone votes, we show the preamble and see if they beat someone's ass for the hell of it, or was it justified?
Okay. So you can't run a whole channel. That sounds like a bit. Can you run a whole channel on that, you think?
That is a bit, but that's what a show is, a series of bits.
Yeah, right? I know. What other bits you do? So what kind of show would you want to do? That's just one bit out of a show. Like what's your plan?
Well, I tell you what I'd like to do. I didn't know a show was on the table. I thought this was intern.
No. Yeah. This is you're probably not getting a show you into, but I want you to shoot for the stars.
We're just shooting out ideas.
Shooting the stars. You probably won't. Like if you win if you get intern, but no, I want to know what I want to know like the top level, I suppose, for lack of a better word. I want to know like what ultimately
top
what you
level.
Like. Now let me rephrase that. Like I if you had a show, I want to know what you do with it. If all you want to do is be an intern, that's one thing. But I want to know like what you ultimately would want to do in the LCU.
Like, what's your goal?
What's your goal? Yeah.
Ultimately, if I could do whatever, like if the show I'm doing right now took off, it would look something like basically two assholes letting you know their opinion on everything. And really just kind of not taking any bullshit and calling out the bullshit when we see it,
Oh boy. All right. I think you made it to the next round, I think. You win.
I need to hear more.
Now, full disclosure. Now, I'm familiar with you, Tommy, but I don't know anything about any of these other shows or what the hell y'all got going on over there.
I would get you. Probably get familiar.
Y'all's show.
Get familiar. I mean, obviously,
you don't watch any of the other shows. You should. You should give them a chance.
No, watching.
Well, I've seen the main show, but I tried watching it last night, and holy fuck, that was unwatchable.
That was disastrous. All right.
Yeah, it seemed like the fat dude was just trying to manipulate everyone.
Well, welcome to Locale. Welcome to LCU. That would be Rastoff, Boogie, Wings, all of them.
It's a fat curly-haired dude who yelled a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds like Boogie. Yeah, he's good at that.
Yeah, Boogie. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, not that good, but
he's getting himself into a lot of shit.
All right. If we have a tryout, make sure you have a camera, get a good mic together, and then we do another call. We'll let you know. And by the way, your idea was pretty good. I'm stealing it. Bye. All right. I guess we come to the end of the show. What do we got next?
God.
What's next?
We have our lovely neighbors over in the nerds department. So we're gonna be redirecting you guys over to the lovely nerds. Their title is "Will Rewind Get Recasted? The NDF Takes Cover," because Key made an announcement in the Discord October 1st. New Rewind cast. So we got 2 days. 2 days, right, to see that happen?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is the 30th the last day of the month?
I have no idea, young lady.
I don't know. Time isn't real anyways. Time has escaped my ass.
Yeah, me either. Anything else? Oh, this is coming soon. We still don't got a date. But it's happening.
For the 420 stream?
Yeah, we're supposed to do it this weekend, but I got to get some weed. That's the thing. And getting it over here legally is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So keep in mind.
I'm available to do it whenever. So
I know, because you guys are all a bunch of junkies smoking weed and doing stuff all the time.
Yeah, we're the baddies of the universe.
I gotta hide it from my wife.
I know, you have to act like a kid. Like, that's literally what I did with my mom, like, before I was 18. And then whenever she would find my weed,
and my wife doesn't want me getting all high in front of my kids. What a shock. Can't say I blame her. You know,
well, I mean, at least you're not doing, like, meth in front of
you know what? It's funny. It's funny. Like, if I got caught smoking pot and I just said, well, at least I'm not doing meth, I don't think that would fucking wash. She's like, yeah, at least you're not doing meth. You're not supposed to do meth, you dumbass.
No,
You know what I mean?
but like I'm just saying, it could be worse. I hate that weed is on such a horrible.
It's not that, and my wife doesn't like it. My wife doesn't like it. That's what it comes down to. She don't
That's
like
a shame.
She doesn't like it. I don't know why she thinks they're going to be like a drug addict, like damn near 50 years old. You know what? I've never done heroin. Why don't we give that a shot?
Because weed is a gateway drug, Tommy.
It is.
When
It is
doing that
gateway
again,
drug.
you're gonna start
But
doing crack.
I would have
Just
gone
wait.
through the gate already. It is a gateway drug. I don't care what anybody says it is.
You start shoving bath salts up your fucking gooch.
Yeah. Okay, sweetie. That's woo, that'll wake you up in the morning. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I need a nap, something terrible. I will not be spending time with you while I'm going to lay down right after this. In fact, as soon as the number comes, they better be ready on the other end because I'm ready. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy.
Goodbye. Have a great day.
Enjoy nerds.